Live on Diverse FM, Luton manager John Still. 90 minutes to talk about there. What are your thoughts overall?
I think we could say I think we were a touch fortunate to get something from the game. I don't think we were a touch fortunate to score, because I thought we had 3 or 4 good efforts. I thought Andre at the post, we had a couple off the line, so I don't think we was unfortunate I don't think we was fortunate to score. But I think we was a bit fortunate to get a result so late in the game, I do.
It was another frustrating performance, really. A bit like Tuesday, the fans started reacting, didn't they? And
I don't worry about that. But, listen, I think I don't know how many managers this club's had in the last 5 years, and it's always the same. So if that was something that would worry me, I wouldn't be standing there talking now, because I wouldn't be here. I understand the expectation of the club, and the players have got to learn to deal with the expectation of the club. The longer we work together, the better they deal with the expectation. I can only go on what I see in pre-season. I can't go on what I don't see in pre-season. I go on what I see, and I saw the team getting to play the right way. Certainly fit enough, very competitive, moving the ball well, making, I'm not saying 100% the right decisions, but always, picking the right options. And we've played 3 games now, 1 where I think we didn't compete, and 2 where we have competed and we haven't played very well. But having said that, I know that we have players that can play very well, and I have to be patient, because I've had 3 games with them. So I have to be patient. I can't answer for the supporters if they want to be patient or not. I can only control the controllables. But we've got away with it today, really, through hard work, through working hard and working hard and working hard. But we've got to be better than this. We've got to not just play better than this, but we've got to have an authority about our game, like to be in control of a game. And we haven't had that in the 3 games. If we'd have had a bit of luck today and we'd have scored earlier on, it was 1-1, and then we come up with a winner, my answer would be exactly the same as it is now. I wouldn't be running away, we won 2-1. I wasn't running away the other night. It was an efficient performance. It wasn't a good performance. It wasn't a great performance. It wasn't a good performance. And regardless of what people want to see for themselves, I see very, very clearly, personally. And when I came to the football club, I said, if the club wants a quick fix, I am not the man. I am not. Because if you've had some good managers here, and it hasn't happened, and there's nothing wrong with the quality of the managers. I don't believe that there has been. I think we've had some good managers here. But for whatever reason, it hasn't happened. Well, the only way it's going to happen is we keep working hard. We start to produce our best form, and the crowd stay with the club, with the team, for as long as it can. And that's football. If you look around the results again today, there's some what might be classed as shock results. Well, that's football, and that's going to happen for 6-8 games. And we have to keep working hard and be better than we were today.
You've said in your own words the performances haven't been good enough in these 3 games. What do you do to turn that around and get back to the performances you were happy with in pre-season?
Well, there's 2 ways of doing it. One is we go back to the training ground, we start again, we get the work going, we keep on with what we do, we keep the way that we believe is the right way, and we work as hard as we can at it. That's the first way. And the other way is to wait for that fella to come round with a magic wand to touch us all. Well, if we were waiting for him, he ain't never going to come. So back to work and start training. I'm trying really as hard as I can to say to the players that when they go out, you've got to come out with a smile on your face. Don't play unhappy. If the crowd get on your back, you just got to deal with that. Play with a smile. If you play with a smile on your face, you're going to play better. I'm not a new person to this job. I've been managing for a long time, and there's no guarantees of success. There are no guarantees. It doesn't come with a guarantee. But I think in my career I've produced good attacking well-run, well-organised football teams that have been successful, and individual players have been successful and gone on and had, brilliant careers, international, some of them. So, it isn't going to just go bang. If it was, because of the size of the club and because of the quality of the managers you've had before, it would have happened by now. And all I've done is picked up the baton from the other lads and going to try and take this forward. And listen, I actually understand. You know what? If I'm watching the team that I support isn't playing well, I'm going to be disappointed and unhappy. But the players have to learn to deal with that. It's just part and parcel of it. So there isn't a shortcut to it. I get up every morning, can't wait to get to work, can't wait to go training, can't wait for the games to come, because I just love what I do, and the players have got to love what they do.
Talking to the players, 3 changes today for you. One out through injury, one back in from injury. Ronnie Henry coming back in at right back, but Anthony Charles obviously missing out with that injury. The one choice you made was Andre Gray coming into the starting.
Well, Andre has come on in the couple of games that we've had and done really, really well. But it's different starting. It's different, Andre started really slow pre-season. I felt he was a little bit behind, but twice he's come on in the games, he's really, lit the game up for us. And he played today and he done okay. I'm nothing against it today, but he done okay. But, he's still finding his feet. Some people start pre-season slower than others, and he's probably been a little bit behind. But he's got 90 minutes in today, and I think that'll stand him in good stead.
You were grateful to Mark Tyler to keep you in the game at times, the experienced keeper making some good stops and reacting well.
No, absolutely. I think Mark's an experienced goalkeeper. We need that experience. We need that to rub off on the young ones. That particularly like someone like Lacey in front of him. We need that to rub off. But listen, Mark's a good goalkeeper, so we know by and large what we're going to get from him.
And let's just talk about the goal. It came right at the death, I think 6-7 minutes into injury time. A never give up, never die attitude, but credit to Luke Guttridge for A, getting onto the ball in the first place, and B, calmly slotting it home.
I thought Luke was our best player. I think he was very industrious. I think he kept, he's one of those players, Luke, you feel like you wind him up and put him on the pitch because he goes out and he gets on with it. And he's our leading goal scorer, isn't he? Yeah. But no, Luke, he followed the ball in. That was another disappointing aspect. We started to refuse crosses, and our biggest problems that we gave them were from crosses. And we just started to refuse crosses, but we got the cross in from, deep over the far side. I think we got half a touch on it, and he's followed it in and finished. And when I say about disappointing aspects, I'll be honest, there's loads of them. There's loads of disappointing aspects. But in the final third, that trying to find a way to cross is vital. And I felt we refused a few crosses because some of the balls we did put in almost led to goals. And goals come from crosses. Lots of goals come from crosses. You shouldn't refuse a cross. And I felt we did refuse a few today, but fortunately we got a goal from one.
And how important is this midweek free to allow you to concentrate on the training ground, bearing in mind that there are 5 games coming up against teams that are potential candidates for the top few positions?
When you say potential candidates, I'm never really sure who they are. But if you're saying we've got 5 tough games coming up, yes, we have. The work we do every day is important. Training's really, really important. It's vital that we attach ourselves to the tasks. And, probably a good opportunity this week to sit down and just analyse some things. Sometimes you can't always do that when the games are coming Saturday, Tuesday. So it gives us time to draw breath.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.